Welcome to thesite.org. I'm Clem and I'm your host. If a drug is legal, then surely it's safe. Well, that's not necessarily the case. Today, in this video, we're going to be finding out about... First of all, it's important to note that not all legal highs are the same. They can be divided into two categories. There are natural highs. These are things like herbs you can smoke, plants you can eat, or even certain frogs you can lick to get you tripping. There are also synthetic highs. These are chemical-based highs that have been specially created by smart-ass chemists who mimic illegal drugs. And it's these chemical synthetic legal highs that are causing lots of media hoo-ha and concerns about safety. So why are they legal? Well, this is where it gets complicated. The drugs are technically not yet covered by the Misuse of Drugs Act, and it's the yet that's the problem. Legal highs, especially synthetic ones like the recently banned Meow Meow, have a very similar chemical makeup to illegal drugs. Tricksy legal high traders make tiny variations to the compounds, so that particular compound isn't covered by drug law and is therefore technically legal, for now. The government is trying to keep track of all the new brands of legal highs, and in April 2010 made lots illegal, including methadone and naphorone. But the suppliers are super speedy at inventing different yet similar chemicals to replace them, therefore staying one step ahead of the law. Many of these drugs haven't been tested for human consumption, so by taking them it's effectively making you a human guinea pig. Just like illegal drugs, legal highs are not regulated, so you don't know what you're getting, how much you should be taking, or what the side effects might be. Your last trip on a synthetic high might have been fine, but that version of the drug might now be banned. It also means your next trip might not be the same or as plain sailing, because you're technically experimenting with a completely new substance. Many drugs that used to be known as legal highs have since been controlled by the Misuse of Drugs Act. Drugs like GBL, BZP and Meow Meow. Methadone has gained lots of press attention in 2010 and has allegedly been linked to several deaths. Under medical legislation, the chemical compounds of legal highs are not normally allowed to be sold for human consumption. But manufacturers get around this by writing "not for human consumption" on the label. Legal highs are very rarely advertised as drugs. For example, Meow Meow was often advertised as plant food and Ivory Wave as bath salts. In September, the Home Office announced a new plan to introduce legislation to ban emerging legal highs for up to a year. This would give the Advisory Council for the Misuse of Drugs enough time to review how harmful the drug is. The new legislation will allow the police to confiscate suspected items, and the penalty for supplying such drugs will be up to 14 years in prison and an unlimited fine. However, possession of a temporarily banned substance will not be counted as a criminal offence. Besides the obvious danger of ingesting an uncontrolled and basically unknown chemical in your body, you'll be in legally shady waters when taking supposedly legal highs. Tests on these substances usually show them to still contain illegal substances, like methadone and naphorone. So, essentially, taking legal highs can be just as risky as taking illegal drugs. You don't know what you're getting or what the consequences are going to be, legally or for your health. If you want to know more about individual legal highs, then check out our website. Or get in contact with us on Twitter or Facebook. Bye for now.